what was my feeling inside upon first meeting Hunter S. Thompson and Ralph Steadman, the kings of Gonzo? Good question. Well, Ralph, I doubt if Ralph even remembers meeting me in person, but we shared a stage in Lexington, Kentucky, at Lana's. It's a restaurant. It was a performance hall, bar, nightclub. I performed there several times, but this was a special night. I don't remember right now what the cause or the reason was, but Troy Teagarden, great cat who I did a lot of work with once upon a time, produced an event, and golly, there's so many people there. My friend Bob Holman, who put slam poetry on the global map. Mark Smith in Chicago at the Green Mill started slam poetry, and Mark and I did work together and perform together with Bob Holman, whose origins go back to Kentucky and to Cincinnati, Ohio, before he moved on to New York, and founded the Bowery Poetry Club, which my band, the Viking Hillbilly Apocalypse Review, Michael Pollack and I, the Iceland legend, and I opened that up with 7 nights of show. Bob Holman was there at Linus that night. My friend Frank Messina. We started working together in May of 1994. So much happened in 1994. I met the Dalai Lama for the first time in April of 1994, and we wrote Never Give Up together. Frank Messina was there that night at Lana's, Ralph Steadman, George Ella Line, and others, and so we all performed. But it was a crazy night, a lot of people, and I was honored to share the stage with Ralph. We hung out briefly. Hunter S. Thompson, wow. I was selling the first Rolling Stone magazines for Madmen Only, the underground bookstore, and the store, the head shop, that my friend Gene Williams and I had on South Lime in Lexington, Kentucky. That was, okay, I've been following Hunter since, 1968, when Hell's Angels was published, and then the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, The Savage Journey, Raoul Duke was serialized in Rolling Stone magazine, and I think it was 2 separate issues. We sold those. We sold Grow Your Own, marijuana. We sold, all the paraphernalia in the head shop, and all the books that we wanted to sell. Everything that City Lights, my friend Lawrence Ferlinghetti, was publishing, James Laughlin at New Directions was publishing, we sold all those books. And so I was following Hunter, and I never dreamed in those days that once upon a time, this farm boy would end up meeting all these people and hanging out with them, becoming friends with them, sharing a stage and a page with them. And so to say that I was and am honored would be an understatement. And so I was, it's amazing. It's just amazing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And has it changed me? Yes. Meeting all these people has changed me. It continues. It always will change me. And there's a difference between genuine and false humility. We see the do-gooders out there all the time with their, pity. Pity is actually, it's a negative emotion. It's looking down. It has elitism in it. You're looking down at somebody when you feel sorry for them. It's the difference between pity and compassion. Compassion, I learned this from Mama, who exemplifies what it means to be a true Christian. It's more through her actions than through her words that she practiced real Christianity. Compassion, I learned through the Dalai Lama, is really, it's the poet's, it's negative capability. It's getting outside yourself and putting yourself through your imagination, but carrying your heart with you, putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, and really feeling what life might be like through their experience. And so that's when you're able to do that, and poets got to do that. You got to become the other person, whether it's a male or female. If you're attempting to write about another person, you got to get into that person. You got to have compassion for them. You got to become them. That produces a genuine humility. And so, hanging out, practicing hangoutology with these folks births and engenders a genuine humility. That's a precious gift. I'm thankful for it.